These are the standard equation of hyperbola with center at the origin or at 0, 0. If the x squared is on the left side or on the first term, remember that x is left and right. It means that your hyperbola opens to the left or to the end to the right. If y squared is on the first term or on the left side, remember that y is up and down, so your hyperbola opens upwards and downwards. A is the length from the origin to the vertex, and C is the length from the origin to the focus or foci in plural. Now the relationship of A, B, and C is given by this equation: c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. The lines of asymptotes is given this equation, but it would be easier to just draw a rectangle, measure out A from the center, and then measure out B, and then we draw the rectangle, and we can draw the line of asymptotes on the corners of the rectangles. So let's proceed with an example. Draw the equation 16x squared minus 9y squared is equal to 144. So the first thing we need to do is to make this into 1. So we need to divide all the terms by 144. So if we divide 16x squared by 144, this will cancel out, leaving just 9 in the denominator. This one, 9 and 144 will cancel out, leaving just 16 in the denominator, and then 144 divided by 144 is 1. So looking at this equation, this is similar to this one, so we know that your hyperbola opens to the left and to the right. In here, your a squared is under x squared, so this is your a squared. A squared is equal to 9, a is equal to 3. And then your b squared is under y squared, so this will be your b squared, 16. B squared is equal to 16, b is equal to 4. So we can find c by this equation. C squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. C squared is equal to 9, and then b squared is 16. So c squared is equal to 25. C is equal to 5. So we can now draw the vertices. So vertex is at a length of 3 from the origin. So we measure 1, 2, 3. So that's negative 3, 0, and then another 3, 1, 2, 3. So your other vertex is 3, 0. The foci, the first focus is 5, a length of 5. So we measure from the origin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your first focus. And then the other one is from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your second focus. Let us now reverse the question. Find the equation of the hyperbola with c at negative 5, 0, the focus at negative 5 and 0, and 5, 0. The vertices is at negative 3, 0, and 3, 0. So here's your first focus, negative 5, 0, and your second focus is 5, 0. Your vertex, first vertex is negative 3, 0, and your second vertex is at 3, 0. So you have a equal to 3. The length of this one is 3. So your a squared is 9. So your c is a distance of 5. So your c squared is 25. So we need to find b. So we can draw this standard equation. Using this equation, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. We can rearrange. It becomes b squared is equal to c squared minus a squared. So b squared is equal to c squared, which is 25, and your a squared is 9. B squared is equal to 16, and b is equal to 4. We can now draw the standard equation. So this opens to the left and to the right. So it's similar to this one. So we write this here. So your a squared is equal to 9. So this becomes 9. Your b squared is 16. So this becomes 16. So this is your standard equation. But if you want to remove the denominator, we multiply all the terms by the LCD, or least common denominator. 9 and 16 doesn't have a common factor, so your least common denominator will be 9 times 16, which is 144. So we multiply all the terms by 144. So 144 divided by 9 is 16. 144 divided by 16 is 9. And 144 times 1 is 144. This now is your equation.